I just, and I mean just, finished watching a video by Value777 entitled How to Heal a Broken Heart. Now, for the past 6 months, I have only done first take videos. This is first take when I have an idea that I want to present, or if I want to do a response video. The way that works is I watch the video and I respond immediately without thinking it through. I just have everything set up. As soon as the video ends, I click it and give my response, and I like doing that. I'm not sure that results in the highest quality video, the best thought out video, but what I think it does is it results in my honest impression of what's going on. And I got to tell you the truth, this video, How to Heal a Broken Heart, was posted as a response to my video, Things Worse Than Death. And I was really surprised to see this response. And Value777 replied that this was not a religious video. And you know what? I don't think it was. My response is that this was a sincere attempt to explain how one can heal a broken heart. It had some religious context to it, but you know, basically, I think it was pretty good advice. It's not good advice that I would necessarily give to someone that I thought had the ability to go beyond that advice, but I didn't think it was too bad. The idea of kind of extinguishing some of the negative thoughts and focusing on the positive thoughts. But the thing is that's interesting about this is that in my video, which was a response to Coughlin's video about what inspires an atheist inspiration, there was a conversation I had, and I don't remember who it was because I just basically clicked this on right after I finished watching Value777's video. But this person said, you know, I think it's funny, this idea of comparing. Like you make comparisons about what's good or bad, or comparing your life to others, about what's negative and positive, and we all do that. But there is a state of consciousness beyond that. And I think what Value777 said here is of value and is important. But I think that for some of us, for all of us perhaps, if you can get there, there's a higher consciousness. And that's a place where we don't look at the good and the bad. We treat existence and our experiences as if everything is as is. Or, in a more colloquial expression, it is what it is. It's interesting because what happened with me is, after experiencing psychedelics and my experience with my friend Steve, who advised me to get into meditation, he had already done so. And when I got into that, the idea of letting go of thoughts and practicing that over many years, very rigorously, I came up with an idea after doing that. I said, you know, you can do that selectively with thoughts. In meditation, typically, as ideas come to mind, you let them go. You let them float away. But in your everyday consciousness, you can identify ideas that are non-productive, that let you to feel that somehow you are disadvantaged, that let you think that you are more advantaged, because that's a handicap as well. And you can let go of those ideas. Letting go of ideas that place you in a preferential or a non-preferential position, where things are better or worse than someone else, where you feel dismay, or you have a broken heart, or you feel euphoria. You can take yourself to a place beyond those opposites. And if you've read anything about meditation, you know something about that. But the idea, for me at least, was that it's possible to meditate in such a way that you sculpt your consciousness, that you identify certain patterns of thought as being undesirable. And they can be both things that make you feel good and things that make you feel bad. That may be hard for some people to grasp, but it's the notion of comparison. There is a place beyond comparison where everything just is as it is. And when you can get there, and you never get there fully, you just get there a little bit more over time, that an amazing thing can happen. The thoughts begin to extinguish by the very practice of letting them go. Now, it takes a long time. It takes decades to do it. And there's no guarantee that what happens is that this practice is causing the change in your consciousness. It could be that your consciousness is causing the practice. But does it matter? I'm not sure this will make sense to many people. I only know of a few people that I can tell this to that it makes sense to. But the point is that Value 777, I think, has made a very sincere and valuable video here. I could be wrong. I don't agree with some parts of it, but basically I like it. But I think there's something beyond that. And that is, it's possible with practice to sculpt your awareness, to sculpt your consciousness, so that certain thoughts become less and less and less frequent until the point where when you even think those thoughts, they lose their power. This is something I've experienced. And it isn't something completely out of the blue, because I've read about this in neurological journals, about how this kind of thing is possible. And it's kind of ironic if you look at this situation that you can combine meditation and neurology. It's really not ironic, but it just seems ironic to me, because neurology seems so very scientific, and meditation, well, it can be dealt with scientific, but it sort of has a funny kind of pejorative attitude, which it shouldn't. Anyway, I'm a bit drunk, but I think I'm coherent, and I hope what I've said makes some sense. Perhaps I'll elaborate it on some more in the future. But anyway, thanks for the video reply, Value 777. Take care, folks.